Today I want to teach you a little bit about how to use Pancakeswap. It's confusing, it's daunting, it's mind-bending, it's a whole lot of things, and kind of want to demystify that for you guys because I don't think a lot of people use it just because they get there and they're like, wow, this is so much different than Coinbase, this is so much different than KuCoin or any of the centralized exchanges that I've been hanging out on. I just don't understand it, and I think we're missing out on a lot of big opportunities out there as a result. So I'm going to turn to Pancakeswap and take a look at that with you guys today. Okay, so here we are. We're in Pancakeswap, and I want to make sure you go to pancakeswap.finance. That's where it all takes place. Okay, so I'm going to hit the Trade Now button. I'm going to connect my wallet later, but Trade Now. And I can see it brings me to kind of like a dashboard screen. It's showing me the cake, and it might be a little bit different, but usually we see stuff in US dollars, but here it's showing us Binance per cake. Binance is the primary token that they use to exchange initially for tokens that are on the Pancakeswap exchange, but that's why they have the Binance to cake pool shown here. But if you look up here, you can see that the cake token is actually trading for $8.47 currently. Here is where you actually trade tokens. Now, you're going to need a wallet. I'm going to go into that in a minute, but you're going to need a wallet to be able to exchange tokens. But unlike centralized exchanges like Coinbase, KuCoin, Gemini, so on and so forth, you can't put dollars, US dollars, or whatever your fiat currency is in your country into Pancakeswap. So you have to bring in something called the Binance coin, which is this BNB coin. And you're going to do that on either Binance.us or Binance.com or KuCoin. You're going to trade your fiat or your Bitcoin or some other token for Binance. And they're going to move Binance over to your wallet. And you're going to use that Binance to start making trades within the Pancakeswap exchange. So I've already done that, and that's not the scope of this video. If you want to see how that's done, there are a ton of videos out there. I'll be making a video in the future, but there's a lot of great people that are making great videos out there that you can go watch. Let me just show you real quick. If I want to use Binance and I want to buy cake, I would say, okay, I have one Binance, and it would tell me, oh, you can exchange that for 51 cake right now. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can see one Binance equals 51 cake. I can also come down here and say, wow, I want to trade that for Radio Caca, which apparently is a very cool token that people are trading a lot these days. So I import that token. I'll go into what I just did there. One Binance would buy 181,694 Radio Cacas. Wow, that's pretty crazy. What if I wanted to trade for MBOX, which is MBOX? Import that token. Boom. And there's MBOX. So I get, for every one Binance, I'm going to get 128 MBOX tokens. So that's actually a very successful token because that thing's in the couple of dollar range. Which is pretty cool. Do I want to buy MBOX right now? Do I want to do any of that stuff right now? Even if I did, I'd have to connect my wallet first. Now, this, I guess, is the best time to start talking about wallets. In centralized exchanges like Coinbase and KuCoin and all those, you're going to have what's called a centralized wallet. So when you connect your bank account to the exchange, they give you wallets, and those are centralized wallets. They're on the exchange called hot wallets. And you're literally going to have money available to be able to exchange for your tokens. Over here, it's going to be a little different. You need to bring your wallet. This is decentralized. This exchange has no idea who I am. The wallet has no idea who I am. It's pretty anonymous. But in this decentralized exchange, I'm going to need a wallet. And the one I like using is called MetaMask. But there's other wallets out there like Trust Wallet and the Binance wallet, so on and so forth. You can choose the wallet that you would like. And again, if you want to learn about wallets, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there that will take you through your favorite wallet and how to use it, and how to connect it, I'm sure, to Pancakeswap. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my wallet right here, and it's going to ask me to, which account do I want to connect to? And I'm going to go ahead and just connect it to my Breck Advisory account, because I've got multiple wallets in the same MetaMask container. I'm going to say connect. See, Pancakeswap is connecting to my wallet. And you can see I have 0 Binance, and I have some Breck coins. And I don't have any other tokens in here, but I was showing you like MBOX and Radio Caca. There's this feature right here I want to show you right now. It's called import tokens. And I'm going to go ahead and type in MBOX or MBOX. Obviously it doesn't know that. So I'm going to come over here. There's this thing called BSC scan. You guys are probably familiar with it. If not, it's called bscscan.com. And I highly recommend that you get familiar with that. If you want to find a token, you just come to BSC scan and you can take in, if it's a really popular token that's been doing great and it's listed on BSC scan as well, you can pretty much type it in. So MBOX, I type in MBOX, and look, it just popped up. And what I'm going to want to do with that is every token has a creator address, which is right here, the contract address. So you're going to copy that with this copy address icon right here, and you're going to bring it back to MetaMask, and you're going to import your tokens, and you're going to drop that right there, and it's going to bring up, you can see the symbol is MBOX, and I'm just going to add it. Import token, boom. It says I have 0 MBOX. Well, because I haven't swapped anything for MBOX, so that makes sense, right? The other one I'm going to go ahead and import is Radio Caca. Again, I don't know Radio Caca, but I'm going to go ahead and look for it real quick. Let's see if it pops up here. Yep, there it is, V2. That's the one I want. I copy the address right here, and I bring that into my MetaMask, and I copy and paste it, add custom token. You can see I have 0 Radio Caca, and now my wallet has 0 Binance, it has a ton of Breck Advisory coins, and it has 0 MBOX, and it has 0 RACA. And the next thing I'm going to want to do is add BNB. Now I told you, you can transmit that, you can send it from any wallet that you have, whether it be centralized or decentralized exchange, wherever you have your token, you're just going to send it into your wallet. And the way you get your wallet address from MetaMask is you click right here. So see where it says Breck Advisory, and then there's a bunch of digits down here. That's my wallet address. I'm going to go ahead and copy that to the clipboard, and I want to send tokens to that. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to go over to an exchange. I'm going to copy that into the exchange when I'm doing my send, and boom, magically, if everything works great, I'll be able to send a Binance over. Always do a test. Always send very little, like 0.01 Binance, and test it, even though it's going to cost you a little bit. It's better to test and make sure you got your send correctly than to send, let's say, 10 Binance and find out you got your address wrong or something wrong and it fails and you lose all your tokens. So always do a little test. I'm not going to go through how you transmit Binance right now. Again, you can go to just about any, you can do a search on YouTube and you can find that information out pretty quickly. So I'd highly recommend that. So I basically just transferred in 1/4 of a Binance into my account just so I can play around and make this video. Again, go find it. And if you can't find it, I'll make a video on it. You can just leave a comment below and let me know if that's what you'd like to see. And if there's enough of you guys asking for it, then I'll go ahead and make one. But I think there's plenty of resources out there. And happy to answer any questions in the comments as well. So if you're having troubles with something, just let me know. I'll do my best to try to get back to you and let you know. Okay, so now I've got my wallet charged with a little bit of Binance. I'm going to go see about buying some of these tokens, right? And I think they're at a pretty good value right now. The markets are actually trending up quite a bit, which is a really good sign at the moment. I don't always buy at the bottom. I try my best to buy at the bottom. I buy when it dips. But today I'm going to be buying it a little bit on the upside because I'm making a video, and I want to show you how this is done. And so I'm going to go off my trading tactics a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to take one for the team. All right, so going back to Pancakeswap, I've connected my wallet. You can see now that it's already automatically updated because my wallet is connected here, that I have 0.25 Binance to spend, okay? I don't have 1, I have 0.25, so it means I can spend up to 0.25, not 1. Now, I'm going to just do some real quick checks here. So I wanted to start off, we'll start off with MBOX. So if I wanted to buy, I don't know, 1 MBOX, it would cost me 0.0078 Binance tokens, okay? So that's not very expensive. That's pretty cheap. You could do the calculation to find out how much that is. I can also go the reverse direction on this. I could say, forget doing it that way. I want to buy 0.01 Binance worth of MBOX, and it will do the math for me based on the current prices of everything. And it says it's worth 1.28. I could do 0.2, I could do 0.3, I could do 0.4, 0.5. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do 0.02 for now. Okay, that will get me 2.5 MBOX. So it says down here, swap. My slippage tolerance, I always have that set to about 0.5%. Some tokens are going to require that. I'm going to show you that in a moment, where the slippage percentage is a little higher, and I'll explain why that is. I think for MBOX we're going to be fine at 0.5%, but the system will give me cryptic warnings and errors. When I say cryptic, they are very cryptic. You're going to have to look them up, and sometimes they give you a clue as to what's going on, but they don't really come out and straightforwardly tell you you don't have enough slippage and this, that, and the other thing, which is kind of annoying. But this is why a lot of people shy away from using Pancakeswap, in my opinion, or distributed exchanges in general. I don't think it's a big deterrent. I think you just have to learn its nuances and then you move forward. So yeah, I'd like to buy 2.5 of these MBOX. I'm going to go ahead and swap my Binance for MBOX right now. It tells me this transaction that I should receive at least 2.55. There's very little price impact. There's a little bit of a fee that goes to the liquidity provider. These are all things that are little nuances that you don't need to know about right now with Pancakeswap. The price has been updated, so I'm going to go ahead and click yes to that. And then I'm going to go ahead and confirm the swap. I'm so excited. One thing you need to do is you're going to pull up your wallet and you have to confirm the transaction. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm confirming, and boom, the transaction was submitted. Close, and if I come up here to my wallet, I should have less BNB, and I should actually have 2.56 MBOX. Boom, it is done. It's now on my wallet. The transaction is done. The swap is complete. I'm going to go do the same now for RACA. So I have to look up RACA. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to buy 0.01 RACA. I'm going to leave my slippage percentage alone at 0.5. But if I wanted to change that, which I will show you, there are these settings here where I can change it from 0.1. In fact, let's just do it. I'm going to just change it to 0.1%. It says your transaction may fail. But that'd be good to see. Let's find out. Let's see what those cryptic messages look like, shall we? It says that I'm going to get 1,806 RACA for my 0.01. So wow, I get way more RACA. That means RACA is a heck of a lot cheaper than MBOX was. But that's because MBOX has been around a lot longer and MBOX is doing really well. So let's just go ahead and swap and see what happens, shall we? And again, it brings up my MetaMask because it's using my wallet here, and it's asking me if it's okay to charge the fees, and I say yes. Go right ahead. Add RACA to MetaMask? Sure. I think it's already added, but I'll go ahead and add it, and you can see this action. So 1,806 are coming into my wallet. It's adding it, and if I go, I'm gonna close this screen. If I go up to my wallet here that I have I'm using Chrome, by the way, and I'm using MetaMask, and I downloaded the extension for Chrome, and I pinned my MetaMask to Chrome. If any of that is confusing, please let me know. I can make a video on that. That's fine. Comment below. So if I look at my assets here, I'm going to see now that I have 1,806 RACA. So I am really doing well. Now I've taught you how to do easy and popular ones, but here are some lesser known ones. I'm going to pull up one of my tokens called RTSD. Let's see if it's here. This is interesting with some of the new tokens, and we really want to look at new tokens because that's where a lot of the upside potential exists. If I cannot find that token, I'm going to click the Manage Tokens, and it says Lists or Tokens. I always click Tokens, and it's going to look for a contract address. Now, do you remember? I went out to a tool called BSC Scan earlier, and I want you to remember that because we're going to go use it right now. And the way I'm going to use it is I'm going to type in RTSD here, and if you hit search, it never ever finds what you're looking for. But if you just type in MBOX, for example, it brings it up here. And since this is a new coin, it hasn't really made it into the system, the indexing system for BSC Scan yet. So it could pop up, it might not pop up. So I'm just going to go to its website here, savetheworldandprofit.org, which has two tokens, the left side and the right side token. These are politically aligned tokens. And I'm going to scroll down their page, and I'm going to click on this contract right here, the left side contract first. And like I showed you before, you can copy the contract address, and it's up, in this particular case, it's up here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to my Pancakeswap, and it's going to say, okay, give me the address. I copy it in here. I say, you can see it confirms that it says left side. I import it. I understand all that. Boom, I've imported it. Now it's shown up here. Now I don't own any left side yet, so I have to swap out some of my Binance. How much do I want of that? Well, 0.01. Now 0.01 Binance is worth 376,172 left side. That's a lot. That's a lot for very little in exchange. So this token is new, and obviously it comes with risks, just like every other token. But I read the white paper, I've read the website, and I really like this one because, well, I'd helped develop it. In all fairness, I am one of the main devs on it. And I really like the project. It's something that I've been wanting to do for over 2 years. So it's a new token that's being released or is released on Pancakeswap right now. If I want to go buy it, I just trade Binance for it. There's some other trading pairs that I'll get into later or in another video, but let's just stick with Binance for now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swap 0.01 Binance for 376,172. It pays to get in early on some of these really interesting projects. And the reason it pays is because as this matures and more people get in it, the prices typically go up, and you're going to have a ton of tokens right in the beginning. And eventually what happens with these tokens, if they get popular enough, they make it onto exchanges that you're familiar with, like KuCoin and Coinbase. And the reason you want to be in now is because it's like buying a penny stock. If you remember, like the Wolf of Wall Street, they get in very, very early, and a lot of them don't work out, but the ones that do really take off. And MBOX and RACA, the ones I was just showing you, are two really good ones. And I think right side and left side are going to be following right in their footsteps in the next few months. So I'm even buying my own token today. So check this out. So I'm going to buy this. And I'm going to show you something. It's going to actually fail because this one offers a reward to all the holders. So I actually have to set my slippage just a little bit higher. I'm going to have to set it to 1.1% because 1% of that goes to all the other holders. So if you own this token, 1% gets distributed around every transaction that's made. 1% of that transaction gets distributed to everybody that owns a token automatically at every single transaction. So it pays to own left side and its corresponding right side token. So here we go. I'm going to change that setting to 1.1%. Okay, so I'm about to confirm the swap. I'm looking over the details right now and confirming everything looks good. I hit confirm swap, and this time it doesn't error out. I've got enough slippage set because I know this one has that 1% reward, and I hit confirm, and the transaction is submitted. And I'm going to say add left side to MetaMask. Add token. And with any luck, my assets should include, there we go, 372,411. Now remember, I told you there's a 1% tax. Some of you are probably asking yourselves, well, wait a minute, Gary, I thought there was you had actually bought more. I thought you were going to get like more than that. Well, when you buy, that 1% gets taxed and distributed to the holder. So I do get a little bit of tax taken off of that token, which when you're buying it, it's kind of like, oh man, I lost a few tokens. But believe me, when you're holding it and other people are buying the token and you're getting all those extra tokens just handed to you for free, that 1% that you lost initially is it comes back rather quickly. So it is no big deal. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go ahead and buy a token now called right side. I'm going to do this one a little bit differently so I can show you the whole process. So once again, I'm going to type in 0.01 BNB, and this time I'm going to go search for right side. Right side doesn't come up, so I'm going to go back to the website where they have the contract addresses, savetheworldandprofit.org, which is a really cool project. Did I happen to mention that earlier? And I'm going to click down here on the right side contract. And as it brings it up, I'm going to copy that contract and bring it back to Pancakeswap. And I'm going to say manage tokens. Remember, tokens. Put the contract here. And I'm going to say import. Again, I understand there's risks. And boom, now I can buy 364,706 right side tokens. Remember, my slippage tolerance has to be set to 1.1%. I'm going to go back to that slippage setting. These are fixed. You can just click on these, but if you want to put a custom number, you have to come into this fourth box right here and type in whatever the custom number is. Now, I have seen slippage go as high as 15 and 18%. That's ridiculous. I don't think you want to get associated with a coin that has 15 and 18%, but then again, you know, it's everyone's personal choice. You decide what's best for you. So I'm going to go ahead and swap. Everything looks good. MetaMask pops up and asks me to confirm the transaction. I'm going to confirm that transaction, and boom. Now, last time I added left side to MetaMask, I'm not going to click that button this time. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go look up at my MetaMask, and I'm going to freak out if I'm new to MetaMask and or Pancakeswap. I remember the first few times I did this, I'm like, where are my tokens, right? So left side is there, but where is my right-sided token? I don't know, and that's pretty scary. Well, it is if you don't know it. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of my assets in my wallet, and see this, it says don't see your token. Import tokens. I'm going to go ahead and import tokens now. I have to grab that contact address right there, which I still have in my cache. And you can see it popped up right side. And I'm going to add that custom token now. You can see here comes my tokens, and boom, they're in my wallet along with all the other ones. So I have successfully just purchased or swapped for 4 different token sets. 2 that are maturing, MBOX being the most mature, RACA, which I think is definitely on its way, probably will be on the Binance exchange very soon. And then you see left side and right side. These are your up and comers. These are the ones that are are going to be the future. They're going to follow in the footsteps, I hope, hopefully, of RACA and MBOX and make their way onto centralized exchanges. But if you own it now, you're going to get it very cheap. You're going to get a lot of them. And when that day comes, when they get to the bigger exchanges, you're going to experience that massive inflation that happens just almost instantly when those things get listed. They literally go up 10, 20, 30, sometimes 100x moments after they're listed. So I want you to get in on this left side and right side token. Again, they're politically aligned tokens, and the story is great. You know, what we're trying to do here is save the world and make a little money while we're at it. And that is everybody that's involved gets to make money and help save the world. What we're trying to do is try to bring the left side and the right side together. Hopefully that resonates with a lot of you out there. And, you know, go ahead. I encourage you to read the website, check out the swap paper. A lot of great information. You're going to learn a lot about this project and how easy it is to get involved and the benefits of it, because at the end of the day, we take proceeds from this and we promote the truth and help through our influencer network. Those influencers will be out there promoting the truth day in, day out. So the left side and the right side are ultimately brought closer together through this whole process. So we want you to get involved and be involved with it early. We guarantee that this thing is going places, but it can't go anywhere without your help. I made this video to help you guys along. Whether you buy right side, left side, RACA, MBOX, or something else is up to you. But we hope you, I hope you learned a lot, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks for checking out the Breck Advisory. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment below, share this content with your friends. The more you share, the better we do. And if you buy these tokens, like I said, you're in early and you're going to do great.